Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Dreammaker Jen from Magical Dream Journeys in Stony Creek, Ontario.
And I'm Dreammaker Hillary.
So today is Canada Day, and we are pretty darn far from all the Canadian parks and Disney cruises. So we thought today the best question to ask is, how do you get your Disney fix all the way here in Canada?
Yeah, I think the closest park for us is Walt Disney World, and that's about a 2.5-hour plane ride. So it's not like we're in the parks every day, but we still are able to make Disney magic happen for ourselves here in Canada.
Exactly. And one of our favorite things to do is to, if you have one near you, go to a local Disney store. Even just the music they play when you walk in automatically makes you think of Disney and all the great things you can do on a Disney vacation.
Yeah, you see the cast members with their cast member name tags, see all the characters around you. It's a great little piece of Disney that we can have here in Canada, and you can do your shopping while you're there.
Exactly. Sometimes it's really nice, since we have not a great exchange rate right now. It's a great thing to buy some of your stuff before you go at the Canadian dollar.
Yeah, you can buy those t-shirts, you can buy maybe even like a little gift for your kid that you surprise your kids with in Disney. But you can do it at home first before you get there. So you're not just jumping off the plane and running into the stores to buy up your souvenirs. You can maybe even buy them at home before you leave.
And even give them to the kids throughout the week, so it looks like a surprise every day.
Yeah, and you still have that whole feeling of that Disney magic with you.
All the time.
Yeah.
And another thing that especially Hillary and her family love to do is watch Disney movies.
Yes, so we're a big Disney movie fan. I think I still have all of my original VHS Disney movies at home. And I just love to throw in a Disney movie every now and then and just sit back and watch it. Everything from the classics to the new movies that we have today. It just really makes you feel like a kid again, just to sit down and watch it. And it's great if you have young kids too who haven't necessarily seen all the Disney movies, or you're trying to prepare for a trip.
Right, there's so many great characters that you can meet in Disney World, and sometimes some of the kids might not know who some of the older characters are. So watching Disney movies when you're at home in Canada, especially on a cold wintry day, is a great way to introduce kids to maybe some of the older movies that they didn't get a chance to see as they were growing up.
Yeah, and then something that my family also did was we had little Disney themed days. So we maybe start off by watching Disney movies, and then we would launch into a whole day of Disney activities. So like pulling out those Disney coloring books, making our own fun Disney snacks, playing Disney games, anything like that, to try to have like a fun little Disney day. Even if we weren't planning a vacation or anything, just at home on a random day in the summer, kids are home from school, we would do that.
Yeah, our family does it all the time as well. One of our favorite things in the summer is to watch any Disney summery kind of movie, like Lilo and Stitch, make some popsicles, have a great time, get the kids excited about Disney and all the great things that we can do there as well.
Yeah, and I think with theming and stuff, I like to kind of theme my house to Disney a little bit. So we have a lot of Disney decor in our house. I think we have the entire collection of Disney Parks plates that you can get. But we like to decorate our house. Do you have any decorations?
We do have some decorations, but I'm a big Disney mug girl.
Oh, yes.
My cupboard is bursting with Disney mugs. And so every morning when we sit and have our coffee, me and my husband especially, we kind of feel that, oh, I remember when we bought this mug, or remember this time at our trip. And then also every year I do buy my kids a new mug with their favorite characters that keeps them connected to the parks as well.
Yeah, so it's just throwing in those little splashes of Disney at home in your regular decor that someone walking in might not even recognize, like, oh, that's Disney, but you know.
Exactly. And of course, the other way is Disney clothes and Disney accessories. I know I'm a big one for wearing Disney jewelry when I go out and about the town, as well as my Disney handbags. And it always does remind me of a trip. It keeps me connected to Disney, and it's great to meet other people that notice it and have a great Disney chat somewhere out of the house.
Oh, for sure. I have tons of necklaces. Pandora probably gets a good amount of my money from the Disney charms. So yeah, that's just like a little fun thing that you can have for yourself at home.
Yes, and another great thing, and it's a new game that we play, and I know a lot of other houses play this game as well, is the Ride Wait Time game. If you've not been to Disney before, there is the My Disney Experience app as well as My Disney Experience online. It's a great tool for helping you plan your Disney vacation, but you can also access so much of it at home, including wait times for rides.
Yeah, it's very simple. You don't even have to be planning a Disney vacation. You can download the app, you create an account, and then you just go up to the top where the map is and you can see all the wait times for Disney World. Disneyland has an app, Disneyland Paris has an app, and you can kind of plan your own trip. What would we go on next if we were in Disney World right now? Or how long is the Space Mountain wait right now?
Right now, yes. We especially love doing it on some busy days and quiet days. And it's also a great way to get a feel for the app for when you travel and kind of give you an idea what type of days you would like to go to the park yourself, whether you're a holiday type of person or if you'd like to go in a more quiet time.
And you can see, so I know that Space Mountain's going to get very busy at a certain point of the day. So then you can use that in your planning for when you travel.
That's an excellent idea, Hillary.
Great.
And another thing I know is that you can get some great books for your kids at any bookstore or any store with all the different Disney stories. They're a great way to introduce your kids to Disney. Also a nice way to keep everything kind of alive and going. But there's also great books for adults as well that I know Hillary really enjoys.
Yes, there is a great book that I just read. It's called Eat Like Walt. It's actually available in the parks as well. But it's all about Walt and what he used to eat and what food was available in Disneyland Park when it opened. And for me, as a big Disney history nerd, this was a great little read. And it's a big, almost like coffee table book. And it was just fun to see what was available, what he ate, what's different today in the parks. So that's how I, as a history nerd, kind of get my little Disney fix there. And there's tons of Disney history books out there as well, plenty.
And there's a lot of Disney cookbooks as well. If you've been to the parks or you've got a friend who's gone to the parks and talks about a snack that they love, or we try to recreate like the Ohana noodles
Oh my goodness.
at our house, that's my kid's favorite. It's a really fun thing to go through a great Disney cookbook and maybe bring your kids into the kitchen or your significant other and learn a little bit more about all the great food and snacks at Disney parks.
Yeah, I believe we even just made the Ohana bread, the pineapple coconut bread. Ooh, and it was so good.
Oh, I'd love to get that recipe from you, Hillary.
Yes. And I think one way, too, that you can get your Disney fix here in Canada is to watch YouTube videos. So like what we do here. You can get our tips and tricks. There's tons of videos, blogs, podcasts out there that range from everything from Disney history to ride videos.
Oh, ride videos are a big thing as well.
Yeah.
You can go online and watch different point of views of different rides through the Disney parks. It's a really great idea, especially if you have children who you feel may or may not like an intensity of a certain ride, or if it's too dark or too bright and you have children with any kinds of sensitivities. It's a great way to learn a lot about the rides, to prepare yourself for your own trip.
Yeah, I think that's a great tip. So you feel like you know the parks before you go there, which is kind of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I think that kind of wraps it up for how we get our Disney fixes here in Canada. There's different ways that you can introduce Disney into your home. You can use the app. Tons of ways that you can still feel the magic of Disney here in Canada. So make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. And we would like to pose a question to you.
Yes, so think of it at home. How do you get your Disney fix in Canada? We'd love to hear your ideas. Make sure you share it below, and we'll see you next week.